Good afternoon and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Joel and today we're going to be having a look through this 2016 Toyota HILUX SR5. So this vehicle does have a lot of added accessories, however I'm not overly educated in the four-wheel drive accessories themselves, so I'm just going to be going over the vehicle with a video recorder for you, mentioning what I can notice on the vehicle and also just some added stuff so you'll be able to have a look at the vehicle itself, just because I don't have a detailed list of exactly what is on this. So just having a quick look, as you can see we do have the bull bar that is mounted to your side skirt, so this vehicle itself does look like it has been built for your four-wheel driving and your off-road. It is your 6-speed manual, which is your diesel engine, which is very handy for the car itself. 128,000 kilometers is the approximate kilometers on this vehicle. It's a 4x4 2.8 litre diesel. It does have approximately 7.6 per 100 kilometers, so it does get the job done. It is one of the nicer cars that I have seen on our lot. It is in a white color, however it is a metallic white. The color that Toyota call it, I think it might be slightly different to just a standard white. However, as you can see by just getting a little closer, it is like your metallic paint, which is it's in very good condition. So we'll go through and have a look at the exterior condition and everything like that as well whilst we are looking around. Now, just from a basic overview, we do have an LED light bar mounted on the front there and also a winch on this vehicle as well. We're still chasing up some details on exactly which winch it is and also the rating on it, but just so you can have a little bit of a look at the vehicle itself and you'll be able to see exactly what it is. It also does look like this vehicle could potentially have a slight little bit of a lift kit in it, as I think it's just a little bit higher than what your standard car is, which you may be able to notice that from the video. However, I would recommend, if this vehicle does suit what you're looking for, just by the minor little bits and pieces I have gone over, I would recommend coming down, as this vehicle is immaculate and it will not last long. Wheels on this one are in good nick in these alloys, so previous owner has probably used these on the road quite a lot and just basically swapped them out for another set of wheels. Is probably what the go has been with this wheel set itself. Now the alloys on this are in an 18-inch size, so good size there, which is pretty good. We do have the chrome mirrors, chrome door handle match as well. We do have a silver or chrome sports bar with a soft tonneau cover on this vehicle too. So just lots of added extras. Now I did see before, we do also have a snorkel on this car as well. I will open up the engine bay if I can do it with one hand, so I can give you a quick look on the interior of the car as well. Something to keep in mind, there is a small little paint correction just here and a small little scuff mark on the paint just there. Having a little bit of a peer in, this door trim is in good nick. Very good storage space on this one as well, so you can have that drink bottle in there or anything that you need to have in the side there. Some minor scuff marks on the door trim, which you can see does flow through to the glove box. There is some minor scuff marks there as well. However, the interior of the car, other than a few little minor scratches, it's in very good order, so you'll be able to see that by having a little bit of a look around. Fabric seats throughout. We do also have our manual there. Now also this vehicle is fitted with red arc electric brakes too, so it does have that towing capability as well. Rear door here is in good nick too, so it looks like this vehicle also does have some tint on it as well, so the vehicle has been tinted too, so gives you a little bit more heat protection in those hot sunny days. Again, ample storage in the rear here, again with the flow through of the fabric on the door trim. Very good order there. Some minor scuff marks, as you can kind of expect from a car that's a few years old. You do get them with time. Storage on both the back sides of the seats just there, and there's a small little thing here which I haven't seen. Looks like a little bit of a hook, so you're able to put anything on there if you need to. ISOFIX seat belts are available in this vehicle with one top mounted in the very middle. Don't think that's ISOFIX in the middle though either, however in good condition otherwise. Center compartment is in good nick too. So continuing through here, again, we do have a small little scuff on the paintwork just here by the looks of it. So, sorry, a little bit out of the camera, just here. So there's a small little scuff mark, but other than that, there's a few little dirt spots. However, I believe a lot of that will just basically come off with a quick wash. So it's just been a little bit of a wet kind of patch over the top of the car, which has made it a little dusty. So again, rims in good condition on this vehicle too, over here. Now we do have our mud flaps on this vehicle too, which is your genuine HILUX one by the looks of it. So I'm just going to pop open this soft tonneau pack. So I'm doing this all one-handed for you, so you'll be able to see exactly how it all looks and the ease of it. It does look like there was seat covers on this vehicle as well, so we have popped the seat covers in there temporarily. They will be put back on the vehicle too. Do have our rubber floor mats in this vehicle as well. There is some minor wear in that floor mat on the driver's side, that probably looks like. However, that is a very good sign, because you know that the driver's side mat has been the thing to take the damage itself, and that way your carpets in the car will be in good order. So we'll have a look at that when we do get to them. However, it is just something to keep in mind. Now, the tub liner in this is in good nick too, so you do also have obviously your tub liner there as well. Looks like we are missing the middle rail for the soft tonneau cover in the middle there though. So something to keep in mind if that's just needed to be added towards that budget kind of thing. So let me lift this one back up, which is nice and easy to do. HILUX there with the SR25 badge on the right hand side, in good order. Now I believe there is a reverse camera. There it is. I was trying to find it, I saw it before, neatly tucked away in that chrome badge, which is pretty good because normally I can notice them very well. There is no rear parking sensors on this vehicle either, something to keep in mind, but we do have that tow bar and tow ball also fitted to this car as well, which is in pretty good nick by the looks of it. Some minor little surface rust, but you do get that with a tow bar over time. Continuing through, paintwork still very good condition over this side too, so it does kind of flow through. It looks like there might have been some overspray or something like that from potentially some paint just on the top there, so something to keep in mind as well, and that's perfectly fine just there. Again, tyre is in good nick there. The rim is in very good condition there too. No gutter rash, no scratches or cracks or anything like that. Paint on this rear door, looks like we have got a little bit of a touch-up spot just there, so something to keep in mind. However, good condition overall. Door trim over here is in good nick. Does look like there is some rub. Oh, actually that's just some wax that comes straight off, which is very handy. But we have given this car by the looks of it a steam clean, as we've got some plastic and stuff like that around. So I'll move this off the seat so you can have a quick squiz, and then I'll also get the stuff off the floor as well so you can have a look down there too. So as you can see, very good condition there, pretty good order. Continuing through, having a look at the paintwork, there is a little bit more of a scuff just here too, so just keep that in mind on the edge of the the rear driver's side door. HILUX badge there in good order too, with your 2.8 diesel there. Now this is the Snorkel, as I mentioned before. It does have your airflow by the kangaroo sign. I don't know the brand of that, apologies about that. Let's see if I can open up the bonnet itself so you can have a quick squeeze to see if I'm able to do that on camera with one hand. May be able to do it, may not be, so we'll have a look. Alright, so yep, I was able to get that one open, not a problem. So this is the intake over side here, which is all standard by the looks of it. However, you're able to have a quick squeeze on exactly what is in there if you're looking at all of the accessories and everything like that. So pretty good condition engine bay overall too. Looks like the battery is in good nick and probably relatively new as well, so something to keep in mind with this one too. So awesome. Close this one really quickly. Let's jump in the car. I can start it up and show you all the features on the inside of the car, and we can go across all of that. So again, this plastic here was just here because we needed it for the seats when they're a little bit damp when driving the car. Obviously don't want to get your wet clothes, so it's a little bit easier to get backwards and forwards. Now this vehicle itself would benefit from one of our protection packages if you would like to go forward with that. It does fall under the category of not being over 5 years old, so we are able to have a lifetime warranty on the external sources of your paint. So from any environmental damages, whether that be your bird sap, bird poo, tree sap, bat droppings, anything like that, any environmental damages. It is also a ceramic coating, so it does give you some protection. However, we're unable to warrant any stone chips or anything like that. So, but it does give you a 9H is what the rating is on that bad boy. Just having a quick squeeze in here, it does look like we have a phone mount and also the E-tag mount. Nothing over the top, but I mean, it's just nice to have on the car. We do have our idle up, so we can turn this on. So let me turn on the car really quickly, and we can kind of go through everything for you. Mirrors and everything like that. Folding settings on the right-hand side there with our door. Our windows all there as well. So let's turn this on really quickly, which is your push button start, which is pretty handy. So you just need to have your foot on the brake, foot on the clutch, and it's able to start up, not a problem. So we do have an idle up button on the right hand side just over there, along with our bonnet and also our fuel cap by the looks of it. Let me turn down this radio really quickly, as we can't have that one on whilst we are talking to you guys. On the steering wheel here, we do have lots of controls in relation to our information of the vehicle itself, where we can actually toggle between our address, our FM, any messages on the vehicle, settings and everything like that. So information, there's plenty to go between, whether it's your driving range, eco ratings, anything like that, which you can see in the middle of the dash cluster just there. Fuel on the right hand side with a nice blue. I really like that blue on this car, so that goes really nicely, which goes very well. Cruise control settings just here on the right hand side, which is pretty handy to have. It's out of the way but also easily accessible. Auto lights on the right hand side over here, which is pretty handy to have, and our wiper settings and everything like that are on the left hand side just over here. We have all of our volume and phone control settings just here on the left hand side of the steering wheel. Gives you all of your access towards your head unit, so that's very handy to have too. Head unit itself is in good nick. We have a micro SD card for your map, which is located in there. So this vehicle itself does have your navigation built into it, so it's very handy to have. We also have apps available, so when you're plugged into your phone by the looks of it, you can definitely get into all of your stuff just there. Also has Bluetooth audio and everything like that built into it, so if you are familiar with the Toyota systems themselves, you'll probably know a little bit more information about this head unit than myself. We do have our climate control settings down here, which is on auto, which is pretty easy to have, or you can just leave it on a temperature that you'd like to. Just had it set down to about 18, just to cool it down so I could jump in the car. On the right hand side, we have our four-wheel drive controls, our diff lock and everything like that. We have two 12-volt adapters, which you can see on the left and also the right just here. Traction control settings, so we can turn those bad boys off. USB and AUX with our red arc brake controllers in the very center there. A little bit of a storage compartment, which is very handy to have, and then we can continue through. Gear stick and everything like that is in the center here. It's a little worn, but once you get to know the gears, you can look closely, you can understand where they are. Reverse on the far right, which we'll put it into reverse really quickly now, so you can see that reverse camera. So you can see that in action as well. We do also have our eco and power modes here as well. So our power modes will basically cycle between, which you can see just turns on your power mode there. Eco mode, which you're able to turn on to as well. And then you have your IMT settings there too. So cup holder in the center, which is pretty handy. In the very center compartment as well, we do have a power point in there, which it looks like it's just your standard Australian one, so it's not a universal one in this car. However, gives you ample storage space in there as well. Other than that, you have a sunning compartment just tucked away up the very top here, which is pretty handy to have, and just your generalized hooks on the very back of the car as well, which I didn't notice before. Just have a quick look at the dash so you can see exactly what it looks like. There is some minor little marks in here too that I forgot to mention before. You may have seen them on the camera, but it doesn't look like we've been able to get those out with the detail. Also our seatbelt controls just there, so you can see the rear seatbelts in that. It's just beeping at me because I've got the keys in my pocket still, but that basically sums up and wraps up our walk around of this gorgeous 2016 Hilux. Now, if you do have any questions about this vehicle that I haven't answered in this video, please feel free to call our staff at 9907 0555. We'll be able to help you further. Or if you have any queries about the car itself, you're more than welcome to come down and view the car yourself in person at 20 to 32 Kangan Drive, Berwick. The car will be available here for viewing, but I don't believe this car will last for long. If you see these accessories and you know exactly what they are, I apologize if I have miscommunicated them or told you any incorrect accessories. However, you should be able to see what they are based on the video. If you would like some further details, or even if you'd like to secure this car for yourself, you're always more than welcome if you click that buy now button on that top right hand corner just there. Thank you for watching this gorgeous walk around video of this Toyota Hilux. My name's Joel, and have a lovely afternoon.